Lo pasa, lo pasa, lo pasa, lo pasa.
Dos, uno, y arranca de North Face Transgrancanaria. Desafío titánico. Que cuelga el teléfono, 12 de las 17 minutos para el campeón de North Face Transgrancanaria.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 27th edition of the North Face Transgrancanaria. We are back here in the beautiful island of Gran Canaria, starting what's going to be a fantastic, huge week of racing here in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean on this 2026 edition of the North Face Transgrancanaria. I'm so happy to be here again, hosting you all. We are ready to kick off this week with the vertical K, the Kilómetro Vertical de El Gigante. And I'm joined today with the former champion of the race, Nayara Irigoyen. Welcome, how are you?
Good afternoon, everyone. Well, for me, it's weird to be on this side of the camera. I was supposed to be there running, but for some issues, I have to be here, and I'm really excited to be with you this afternoon.
Thank you for being here with me. I'm really stoked to have you because I've done the BK before, walking and cheering people, but having your input here, you know this race perfectly, and I think we're gonna have a beautiful day today, watching some of the fast ladies we have racing today. I'm kind of sad you're not there racing, but anyway. It's gonna be fun to watch them here, right? We are comfortable here. It's okay to be sitting here. Well, tell me how you feel today. I know outside of sad, but how you feel for being
Yeah,
here.
I will be jealous in how they are racing there. But yeah, I'm really excited to be here to see the race from outside. It's the first time I'm going to do to do this, and I have experience. Yeah, I ran it last year, so I think I can give you my experience, and also I can talk about some of the females that are there, which are really strong. So we will see how they manage and how they go up.
Perfect. I think we're going to have, unfortunately, two of our main competitors of the day, who are Ida Sophie Hegeman and Camila Magliano, are not going to be racing. But we still have a really strong field of women to kick off this huge week that it's the Transgrancanaria Week, the North Face Transgrancanaria Week. One of the biggest races in the world, and also part of the World Trail Majors, kicking off the season. Well, not kicking off because it's already started at Hong Kong 100 a bit over a month ago. But yeah, tell me, we were talking a lot. We were seeing most of the people take this vertical as their first race of the whole festival. What's your thoughts on this? What's your thoughts on these weeks of racing that you can, race today, race on Friday, or something like that?
Yeah, but these huge events have that important thing that you can run different races, and it's really nice to start with a vertical kilometer. I think it's a really hard effort because, yeah, you think it's only 5 kilometers, it's not that much, but it's around 50 minutes of effort. You have to go up, and the race is finished, but you have to go down too.
Yes.
And sometimes that you can get tired also going down. But I think it's a good day to start, to see how you feel, and maybe you can just focus on this race to be your main goal, but or you can just see how you feel, how is your performance, and then participate in other events.
It's sort of a warm up. We are seeing right now the course of the race, which is a bit more than a warm up, let me say, because those first 2.2 kilometers are really tough, really technical, pretty steep, and then we get up. We're getting up from the valley of Agaete, and then we go up to Tamadava, which is the finish line there. We have 5.5 kilometers with around 1,000, almost 1,100 meters of vertical gain. which is insane. It's really tough. It's a bit longer than a classic vertical K, right? It's a bit more. Yeah, it's 5.5. It's usually under 5, right?
Yeah, some vertical kilometers are just 3 or 3.5 kilometers, but I think it makes it harder because, as you said, the first part is really tough and steep, but then the final part is around 1.5 kilometers, around 10%
Oh.
uphill. It's not too steep, but you have to be strong in that part if you don't want to lose the time.
Yeah, we are seeing right now. This is the first part of the course, so you can at least have a little a glimpse, a sort of an idea of what the runners are going to be tackling in the next 15 minutes. You were mentioning before to me that this is the part you love the most because it's steeper, it's more technical. Tell me a bit what the runners are going to be facing there in this first part of the course.
Yeah, the first part of the course, it's around 700 meters uphill in just 3 kilometers, so it's the toughest part. In some points, you need to walk because the slope is really high and with rocks. But yeah, as I've said, the last part is really runnable. You get into a wider path, and it's more easy to run, but you have to be strong because if not,
Yeah.
you are not able to run. So I think in that last part, it can be decisive for the runners. So they have to have a good strategy and to keep strength for the final part.
I just want to make before we dive deeper on the course. There's a lot of water there. I think this is the first time I see the island so green and with so much water. I think we're gonna have some surprises there with some creeks that are going around and some water falling around the mountain. So that's gonna be beautiful. It's a completely different landscape. I was here. My last time here was 3 years ago and it was completely dry. So it's pretty cool to watch it like this. You were saying, I got a data there that you said you have 700 meters out of the 1,000 in the first 2.2K.
Yeah, and more or less in the first 3 kilometers. So
It's insane. It's like really steep. that's really incredibly steep. And I know you go fast in these sort of races, but what do you think there's? I think there's around 20 people who are gonna go racing this race, but then there's like 130 people who's gonna try to complete the course. What do you think people should do? Can you put yourself on the mind of a popular runner and see how would you tackle this if you had to walk today?
yeah, you just have to enjoy because the race can be really long if you if you start really strong. That happens to all the runners or the athletes. We are really excited when we are about to start. So sometimes we just start really fast, and they have to keep a little bit for the final part.
For the final part, and also it's an easier final of the race comparing to the first part, of course. But yeah, it's we're watching. Sorry, we're watching right now the candidates of the race, and as we get ready to see the ladies start first, let me just introduce this really quickly. We're gonna have a first start at 3:30 p.m. local time, and then we're gonna have the first 5 ladies are gonna start a minute after the other. We see Ariana Dentis, Maria Benito, Bel Calero, Moana Lili, and Yurena Castrillo, and also Estela Guerra are gonna be starting 1 minute outside of each other, and then we're gonna have a gap of 2 minutes for Fernanda Maciel, Stephanie Ho, and Madeleine Kappeler, who are going to be the last starters of the race. But just also, we were talking about this before. On the competition side of things, this sort of time trial start, sort of Tour de France thing, it changes a lot the strategy for everyone, right? It's completely different.
Yeah, it's completely different from a mass start. If you have a mass start, then you have all the competitors together, and you see how they are managing the course, so you can change your strategy. But if you are just alone in your own time, you just have to focus on yourself, because here in this type of race, 1 minute or 2 minutes is a long time. So I don't think there will be a lot of move forward.
Okay.
I think they will, most of them maintain their position. But if they have to go over another competitor, I think this track is not so complicated because the last part is a really wide path, so it's easy to
To pass. Perfect.
the other athletes.
Perfect. I think we're gonna see. It's gonna be hard today to see. Oh, look, I'm a little bit. Look, there we go. I was a bit outside. I think it's gonna be hard today to see with such a level of runners to see someone running faster. No, let's say Ariana from Maria, Maria from Bell. It's gonna be tough to see any sort of passing, right?
Yeah, because it's 1 minute, but it's for this type of races around 50 minutes. 1 minute it's long. It's long. So maybe they will see each other, or they can see the athlete they have in their front, but it will be difficult to pass one each other.
Perfect. We are seeing Depa already there, our speaker for the whole week. He's already warming up the start there, cheering everyone and hyping up all the runners that are going to be starting. In just a minute, we're going to have Ariana Dentis kicking off this Kilómetro Vertical El Gigante, this BK. It's hard for me to switch from Kilómetro Vertical to BK. It's really hard. But we're going to have Ariana Dentis kicking off the party at this 2026, the North Face Transgrancanaria. It's exciting. What do you feel in that moment, hearing the people screaming, hearing the voice of the speaker from DEPA on this opportunity? How do you feel at that time?
You just want to start.
It's just like, shut up, let me run.
Yeah, the last 5 minutes before start are really, really long, always.
Yeah.
You just want the time to go faster and to start.
Yeah, and there we have it. The 2026, the North Face Transgrancanaria Festival is on with Ariana Dentis starting the Kilómetro Vertical El Gigante from the beautiful valley of Agaete, getting ready to get those 5.5K into her legs. And now we're going to have a minute with Maria Benito, who is also kind of a specialist on this sort of shorter races,
She was here last year, and I think she has run it more times, so she knows the track. And that's important. In a vertical kilometer, it's important to know the track, because the strategy can change if you know what is expecting you.
So for Maria Benito, we have in her last year, she was 4th at the Transvulcania Vertical K. She was also 6th at the half marathon in Transvulcania. And then in the Mitja Barató at the Marató de Montaña de Catalunya, she was 5th back in October. And that was her last race as far as we can see, as we see her kick off just after a minute from Ariana. And I think the next one is, I think it's the favorite. We're gonna say it. We can do our bets here. It's completely, we can do it. We can put our little coins there to see. You were telling me that Bel Calero, you think she's gonna, she can do it well today.
She is my favorite today. I know her. I have run with her. She's really good in vertical kilometers. She's not a specialist in this distance because she is also running half marathons or even marathons.
Yeah.
As we've talked before, it's difficult for an athlete to just focus on vertical kilometers.
Yeah.
Most of them also run different distances. But yeah, Bel was Spanish championship of vertical kilometer last year, and also she has participated sometimes with the Spanish national team. So she looks strong.
Yeah, I was gonna say that there is something about the BK that you have all these sort of different body structures. Because we were seeing the first two girls, they were a little bit taller, a little bit like longer in her legs, and Bel is completely strong, and also they can both perform on this. This is one of the things I like the most about BK, is that I mean, of all the sport of trail running, and it's like this, you can, it's good for anybody. But on the competitive side of things, it's interesting to see the different sort of body types that the runners have in general. Something that it's easy to compare also to the track or to swimming, that it's your sport. It's interesting to see. We have now
Moana.
Moana Lili Queres. I think it's the first time I see her with her without a hat. She always races with a hat, and I didn't recognize her. I think Moana also from the Canary Islands. She's from the island of La Palma, the neighbor island of La Palma. And also, as you were mentioning before, she knows the course.
She knows the course, and that's important, yeah. But she and also Belle are running also tomorrow, the half marathon. So I don't know how their strategy will be. Maybe the vertical kilometer is just a warm-up, or they want to go really hard to see how they feel for tomorrow. It's difficult. When you are running a vertical kilometer and you know that in a few hours you have to do another course, it's complicated.
It's complicated, absolutely. We are seeing now Estela Guerra. That means Yurena Castrillo is finally not starting. We were in doubt of her finally doing the race. So we have Estela Guerra.
Estela has also done this race every year, so she also knows.
She knows the course.
She knows what is waiting for her.
So we have Belle, Moana, and Estela who know the course absolutely. We see now.
Not Belle.
Not Belle.
No,
Belle
Belle
is the first time. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I got you wrong there.
Maria Benito.
Maria knows the course. Moana knows the course, and Belle is the newbie, specifically here. But we got the legend there also. Fernanda Maciel from Brazil. Former winner of the long distance of the classic of Transgrancanaria back in 2013 or 12, I don't remember well right now, but one of the legends of our sport, and also one of the OGs, one of the original racers for the North Face team, the brand that it's supporting Transgrancanaria once again. And we see her there. Let's see how she goes. She's a specialist. She's been doing crazy stuff, like crazy long distance stuff. 100 miles specialist for sure. She comes from an adventure racing background. That's long. Like adventure races from 3 to 7 days, mixing multiple disciplines like mountain biking, running, kayaking, etc. But now we have her here racing this Kilómetro Vertical del Gigante, where she already did it, and she did it pretty well. So I'm really cool. These images are from the start of the race, let's say the first part of the trails, and it's insanely beautiful. It's really green and really beautiful. How do you think this looks? It doesn't look warm, crazy warm, but it looks humid. How do you think this could affect the runners? On the dehydration side. I mean, on the hydration side,
I think
being such a short race.
For the compulsory year, they have to have at least 500 milliliters water.
Yeah.
Because there are no
aid stations.
No aid station in the middle. Normally, in a vertical kilometer, you are pushing so hard and with a test for a short time that you don't really need to drink. But the humidity
it can be tough.
It can be tough, sometimes, But it seems it's cloudy, so the sun is not shining. I think it's good weather for them to run.
Yes.
And it seems it's not so hot because the people are wearing long jackets.
We have some puffy jackets there on the side. Might be a bit cold for being spectating there. But what we are seeing right now is Moana Lili Queres from the island of La Palma, now with Team Homa, if I'm not wrong. She switched teams this year from the Nike Wild Trail project to the local brand that is Homa, that is betting really strong on Spanish trail running.
She's sharing team with Bel Calero.
With Bel Calero, absolutely. So we have Bel and Abel, right? Bel Calero and Abel Carretero. They're both on the Homa team. Is that am I right? Or is Abel not on?
Abel, I don't think so.
I don't think so. No, I saw him with shoes yesterday, but I was okay, perfect.
Maybe shoes, but not the clothes.
Not the clothing. Okay, perfect. Oh, we have there. That's gonna be Madeleine Kappeler. Oh, I think
Madeleine Kappeler.
Stephanie Howe was supposed to start the race also. She didn't start. Maybe we missed her. I don't think so. But we're going to see Madeleine Kapler. We were doing our investigation before the race for Madeleine, German athlete from Team the North Face 2. She comes from one of these mixed backgrounds that usually happens on trail running. She's a half-distance triathlon specialist and also a really strong trail runner. She represented Germany last year at the 2025 World Championships in Canfranc, racing the vertical and also the classic. We're going to stay with her for a while as we see. Look at my guy there with the camera and all the gear, running really strong, probably for the brand, for the North Face, creating some content there. Probably, she's probably going a bit with a lot of gear, right, compared to the other runners.
I was seeing that she's wearing the bag.
Yeah.
But for compulsory year, I think it was only the blanket.
Yeah, but it's interesting. Maybe she's scared about the downhill later with the cold.
It can be because downhill is really long, and you go up, you are sweating, and yeah, you need to put some coat.
Some dry clothes and some coat, of course, after finishing. Thank you, Tele. Tele is there hearing us, probably practicing her English. Good job, Tele. How are you there? Abel is Otso, absolutely. I just didn't want to mix it. So Abel Carretero is the Otso runner. I think he's going to be racing the Classic this weekend, also part of the podium in the previous years here at the North Face Transgrancanaria. And we are watching right now. Is that? Oh my God, my memory is failing really strong right now. But we are seeing some really fast start, considering the how steep this first part is. They're going really fast in this connecting. Oh, that's us again. Hello. I think that was Estela Guerra, right? She was the last one starting before Fernanda.
And we are seeing most of the athletes are not wearing poles.
Yeah.
I think it's this course is runnable. So most of them are without poles.
Yeah, that's also something we were discussing before. It's you gotta know how to use the poles to take advantage of in a race like this, right?
Yeah, you have to really know how to use them, to train with them, so maybe they can help you. But if you are not used to use poles, it's really difficult to use it in these type of races. As you can see, most of the terrain is really runnable, so you don't need that extra help.
Perfect. As we go with Estela here, it's incredibly green and beautiful up there. Wish we were there at the Agaete Valley. Running towards Tamalava, but unfortunately we're here. You're going to be listening to us for the rest of the weekend, but we're really jealous of the people running there. It's incredibly beautiful. Once they get to that plateau they have at around 2.2K, they get into the clouds a bit, but it's beautiful. The island of Gran Canaria, as you can see on our ads on the right, it's crazy beautiful. And oh, look at that. That's what they were saying about the waterfall.
The waterfalls. It's a really different island today from last year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
More green, yeah.
I think it's the first time I see a waterfall like this. I think they are actually soaking their feet right now. They are getting their feet wet on this BK, and it's a great start, a great kickoff for what we're going to see.
Last year it was really dry.
Completely dry.
I don't think that if that can change the timings.
I think it's going to make it a bit slower, not just because of the water, but also because of the mud, and it's going to be sleepy. It's not exactly here, because here you can see it's a trail, but a bit more, like a couple meters after this, there's like a steeper part with a lot of rocks, right?
Yeah, maybe it can be slippery if it's humid.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. I think we're having a fantastic image here. Look at that. That's crazy beautiful, as we see some spectators there enjoying their day, enjoying their Wednesday afternoon here in the island, and
also helping the runners. It's really nice when you are tired, you are concentrated in the race, and you see some people just cheering. It's really nice to see the people there.
It's
It's helpful for
it's
the
a boost, right? It's like a
Yeah.
gel there. Amazing. It's and usually the people they stand there on the where we're gonna have our first, I think our first time in mud on kilometer 2, right? When it gets a bit flatter, people kind of go up there, right? They go to that side of the island, maybe. Do you remember from last year?
Well, it was people cheering in many
In many
Yeah,
places.
in many places, yeah.
Amazing.
But
Jealous.
and I remember last year we were running in shorter times, not 1 minute from
Oh,
each other.
yeah.
It was, I think, around 30 seconds. So yeah, it was easier to see other athletes and to pass them, or
Yeah, and
so you were not running so alone like this year.
yeah, so that's also something really interesting regarding this format. It's like you're doing series, like you're doing a workout, right? Like a fast workout. You just need to run fast
Yeah,
and
because
see what happens.
you don't know. Yeah, you don't know where the others are. So you just have to do your best,
Eh,
to have your own strategy, and to try to to run yeah, with the time,
Yeah.
not with other contestants.
How-
Yes,
Oh, look at that! We're gonna have
it's
look at
Maria
Bell.
Benito and Bell. It's back.
Yes, you were saying it before. Bell is really strong today. Um, I think we're gonna. It's crazy. She cut it like, well,
1 minute.
a minute already. So virtually, Bell is in front of Maria, of course. But let's see. Also, this is. I think we're gonna see right now. It's gonna be the both sides of the coin here, because I think when Maria sees Bell, she's gonna try to run away from her. She knows if she gets past, she's gonna be behind her, of course. But also Belle can be really pushed on this, like watching her hunting. Right?
Yeah, if you are behind, I think it's better to be behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the motivation, it's
For the
always better.
motivation, yeah.
Fantastic. I just want to give a shout out to that Lux runner that says, jealous is indeed the best word to describe how us as spectators are feeling. Yeah, that's exactly. Look at that. Look at the beautiful climb there outside of the Agaete Valley.
And this part is really steep.
Yeah,
So we see that almost all of them are walking.
yeah.
Sometimes when it will be around 20-25%. So mostly it's better to walk, to have long steps, but walking instead of running.
You were saying to me before that you are a really good walker. That your stride is really good for walking. And how does that benefit your race strategy? Especially for a race like this, where you can push on at the end.
Yeah, when it's really hard, and I prefer to walk, because my heart rate goes a little bit down when I walk, and I can keep the same pace. I can still be fast, but I think that for my body, and
Yeah.
I can rest a little bit when I'm walking.
Perfect. And
With
then
long steps. So
amazing. I think that's one of the like being able to walk fast on the mountains for this sport. I think that's one of the best qualities you can have. And as we're gonna see right now, Bel Calero overpassing Maria Benito. Yeah, she's asking please there, and this is gonna be nice. There you go. That's Bel passing Maria. Maria giving a little push. Probably a friendly, of course, like a friendly push, saying, "Hey, go
I don't
ahead
know.
right now." Yeah.
I don't think she will be able to follow Bell.
Yeah,
I think
no,
Bell, it's really strong now.
Let's see how it goes. Maybe she can grab the la ola, no? The as when you're cycling, you can grab there the la rueda, the wheel of the next one.
Yeah, but it's difficult, because if you try to follow her, maybe you are above your possibilities, and then
You can risk
you will
everything.
pay. You will pay at the end.
Wow, look at how stunning this these rocks are there. It's really beautiful. We are going up we are going up to Tamadaba from the valley of Abagaete, from the San Pedro neighborhood, going up for the Camino de los Romeros. That's one of the trails that it's usually known like this because of the Fiesta de la Rama, which is a celebration, classic local celebration. Then they will go up to La Era de Berbique, and we're going to be around 2.2K. That's where we're going to have our first timing mat. Then we go up to the trees, and while we are we are back under the trees there, it's going to be a really runnable part. I think we're we're on our fixed camera. We're going to have Ariana Dentis,
The first athletes reaching that point.
our first. Look at the water. That's insane. It's the first time I see so much water on the island. I think there's going to be some wet feet during the whole weekend. If any one of you is already watching here, take a look at how the island is and get ready. If you're racing tomorrow or on Friday or Saturday even, just keep it in mind for your shoes and socks if you're racing the long distance races. But we have Ariana Dentis there. She looks really cool, really good actually. That's crazy. That's a lot of water. Let's see, Ariana Dentis. Can you hear our friends in Spanish talking?
Yeah.
Our friends Dani and Albert are saying that we are getting the field wet as in a soccer field, like in a football field.
It's a really different race from
Yeah.
last year.
Insanely different. We have another, a little bit of a technical section here, like just a smaller one, right? Let's see, Ariana Dentis. She's also a short distance runner. She's been racing the WMRA Mountain Running World Cup last year. Her last results is from December at the Val Bregaglia Trail, where she was 5th on a race that was 25K with 1,000 meters of vertical. Look at Maria there, still holding.
Yeah.
That's good. I think
She's even trying to overpass it. Yeah, Bell again.
wow, there's
Surprising.
yeah. Oh, look at that. And here comes Moana also. Wow, and Moana is also catching Bell, which is we're gonna have a competition here. It's gonna be interesting to see how strong they get towards the end of the race. And I also think Ariana is holding pretty well. She's a bit over a minute, I believe, over Maria, of course, which is her following contestant. And
We will soon see the timing.
yeah, we should see how the timing goes. But we're gonna
They
see.
are arriving to that point.
Fantastic. Let's see what we got here. Let's see, women.
Yeah, Moana is less than 1 minute behind.
Yeah. Fantastic race for Moana Lili Queres, the brand new runner for the Homa Trail team from Spain, from the island of La Palma, and crushing it here. She's running really strong. As you could see, well, it's hard to talk about body language right now. They're all three looking great. They're still on the early stages of the race. We're gonna see if they have enough legs after this technical part. Now that the whole trail becomes a bit more
that
runnable.
runnable part we have talked at the beginning, that last 1.5 kilometer can make great differences.
Fantastic.
As
Let's
if you
see.
arrive there with fresh legs, you can run a lot. And if you get tired there, it can be really long.
You've been racing with these ladies. How do you think they're doing right now? They all, for me, like on a commentator side, they look all fresh. Even Ariana looks super fresh. What's your thoughts? What would you read from them if you were racing there? What would you do if you were Moana right now?
Well, as we have said, it's a motivation when you see the athletes in front of you. So yeah, as we have said, being behind it's an advantage. So you can motivate, but you have to be patient because there's still more than half of the race, and things can change.
It's easy to go crazy there, right? Like to let it loose, and then you can pay it in the end, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. We are with Ariana Dentis here, that she's just running by herself, just pushing. Whoa. We have Jessica Trujillo, our friend, our coworker there, our partner on the finish line. She's on the top of the mountain. We're gonna be seeing her interviewing the the finishers at the end.
And we will understand why are they wearing so many clothes.
Yeah, I think I was hearing. I think there's a bit of wind also too. I don't know if you could hear on the background, and I think it's gonna be really really cold up there. But what a train we have here with Maria Benito trying to hold her difference, hold her gap, and go as fast as she can, but being chased really close by Bel Calero, who started 1 minute after her, and Moana Lili Queres, who started 2 minutes after her. We have to say it right now. I think Moana is is the faster one right now on the course. It's interesting. We gotta wait for Ariana, right?
We don't know the last ones. The last one, because they have more minutes, but yeah, for this time it's Moana, the fastest one.
Yeah, we will see if we can get the points, the first timing points. We're gonna have to wait. We still have nothing there, so it's gonna be a lot of guessing, I think, today.
Yeah,
but
it's an interesting race today.
Yeah, we were talking before about that. It's all virtual right now. It's like when we watch maybe the Tour de France time trials. We gotta wait to the finish line and to see how they push. But Moana has already gone over Bel Calero, and she's gonna be passing Maria Benito right now.
She looks strong.
Yeah, she's doing really strong. The youngling from La Palma. We were talking before that
she's not thinking about tomorrow.
No, she's not thinking about tomorrow. Also, oh, look at the beautiful waterfall there. That's brand new for us. We've been here in the island a couple of years, and we have never seen this before. But we have a first timing point for Los Romero, which says it's Estela Guerra. Maybe Estela overpassed Ariana. We haven't seen it. Let's see. Let's wait right now to see what happens. It shouldn't be like this. Okay, we're gonna wait, and we're gonna still try to guess, as we are also really close to the start of our men's. No, we still have like half an hour until our men competitors are gonna be starting. Nayara, how do you see it so far? How are you feeling? This is your first time talking in front of the camera, and in English.
I would prefer to be there.
Yeah,
on the other side.
Especially right now when you're seeing this amazing place and how beautiful the course is. I wouldn't like to be in your shoes today.
Well, but it's also interesting to see. I will take notes for the future, because I'm sure I will run with them.
Yeah, it's a good, it's a learning experience also, watching your competitors there. We were talking about how specific the BKs are, the vertical kilometers, and how you cannot be really, really specific on BKs. Let's go closer. There we go. But it looks like Moana, that it's doubling, that she's racing also tomorrow. She's not really caring about. Do you think it's I don't know. Where would you put your money on a festival like this? What would you do on Moana's shoes?
Well, I think she's really motivated. She's feeling strong, so she will continue pushing. It's better maybe not to think on tomorrow. So if she gets really tired today, then maybe she can sleep better.
Yeah, probably.
It's also
that's also an
advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we have more time in here. It's interesting because we are seeing Estela Guerra passing over. I think Estela was. No, she started after. It's crazy. Maybe the timing didn't get.
2 minutes after Moana.
Yeah, and maybe it didn't get the rest of the girls on the Los Romero timing mat. As we are seeing currently that Madeleine Kapler, who started later, the last one. She was the last one to start on this first wave of runners. She's running actually faster than Estela Guerra. She's running almost 2 minutes faster
But
than.
yeah, we don't have the references from the other ones.
We don't have them. We don't have them. I think I would say, like, if I have to bet, I think Moana was the fastest one for on the body language side, on how she was looking and how strong she was running, and probably she was the less walker from the girls that we were watching. We have also already timing for Fernanda Maciel, the North Face athlete from Brazil. Just to give you an idea, Madeleine Kapler went through the Los Romero timing mat. That's 2.4K. Sorry, from Berbique, 2.4K, 670 meters of elevation gain. Madeleine Kapler was 17 minutes 32 seconds. Estela Guerra was 19:31, and Fernanda Maciel was 20:37. Unfortunately, we don't have the other timing, but I think maybe they were. I would say 30 seconds at least faster than Madeleine to a minute, because they were really running.
But I think Madeleine timing is really good.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe she can be a surprise.
Do you remember your times from last year? You were just going
Just,
for
just
it.
the final one.
Yeah. What was your time exactly last year?
It was 47:12.
It's a really long BK. It's usually it's a 40 minutes
Yeah,
race,
it's
right?
a long one because as we have talked, it's 5.5 kilometers, so
Yeah.
it's longer than others.
What's your favorite sort of BK? Shorter
Yeah.
and steeper
Short and steep.
and
3 kilometers is enough.
it's enough, and as many rocks as possible.
Yeah.
It sounds a lot like Segama, what you're saying right now.
I was thinking about it.
Yeah. Fantastic, but no, like.
Yeah, I'm from the north part of Spain, and apart from Cegama, there are some vertical kilometers like this, very, very steep, around 3.5 kilometers, and I love them.
Have you ever done the mythical La Folie BK?
No.
Is it on your bucket list to do it at some point?
I have to learn how to use
Use
the poles.
poles. Yeah.
Because there are a lot of stairs, and in that type of race, poles are really useful.
But
it can be a goal for me in the future.
Amazing. It's a different challenge. We are seeing right now Madeleine Kapler, who's the first on the timing mat, but it definitely didn't catch. Now we are 100% sure it didn't catch the timing from neither Ariana, Maria, Bell, or Moana.
We are seeing now the most rocky part, and I think it doesn't seem to be really slippery.
No, I thought it was gonna be tougher on the rocks, but it looks really good, and it looks like the grip is good for them to run. And as they are getting closer to the clouds right now, who do we have here? We are back. Okay, we're seeing Sheila Falcon from the Canary Islands. I think it's a friend of the house also. She's starting her journey towards Tamalava on the BK El Gigante. Another Canary Island runner outside of Moana, who is competing really strong today. We're back at the middle of the course with Fernanda Maciel, who is also racing towards Tamalava. Let's see how it goes. Now we have to wait for a moment, and we're going to have our friends Biel Raffles and Jose Iruroski, probably some of the toughest camera runners out there in the world, and probably the only ones that can hold the pace of these super fast runners.
It's a really difficult task for them.
Yeah, but it's also super interesting. How do you feel when you're there, when you're racing? How do you feel from other races where you're just yourself, and now you have this figure of the camera runner or the drones and all this live TV thing?
For me, at the beginning, it was really, really complicated because when you see the camera, it's like, oh, I
have to pose.
I have to do like I'm strong, so I'm going to push a little bit more.
Yeah.
And you have to be careful.
Yeah,
it's better not to see them.
Yeah.
Just keep your rhythm, your pace, and yeah.
Yeah, as we are
And
seeing.
sometimes when they are following you a lot of time, it's like, okay, enough.
Enough. Yeah, and then we have this, right? Like it gets really close to you as we see Ariana Dentis currently with 32 minutes and 37 seconds. She's the first runner on the course. She was the first one to start and is now the first one over the clouds. Look at the
We
look
can
at the
hear
weather.
her breathing.
Let's hear her for a second. She's wearing the. It looks like she was wearing the old pulsars, like the Salomon pulsar. Did you see that? Could you see that?
Yeah, they were nice for vertical kilometers.
Yeah, those are.
Light shoes.
But we have Moana. Wow, Moana is it's crushing it. Let's see right now.
She's looking at the time.
Yeah,
Maybe she knows, she has references.
she's almost 2 minutes. If the timing we are seeing right now, she's almost 2 minutes faster than Ariana at this point, which is insanely fast for the youngster, the La Palma youngster, the Homa Trail Team, Moana Lili Queres.
Her time in last time she ran here in 2024, her time was 50:55.
Okay, that's.
I think she can improve it.
I think
today.
she's gonna improve it today. Looks like she's been preparing it. Right, she's been like focusing on this BK here at for the whole weekend of Transgrancanaria. It's an important race for everyone in the world, of course, but mostly for the Canary Island runners. It's a myth, you know. It's an icon of the Canary Island trail running scene. How are you feeling so far? What do you think? It's I really wanted to be seeing more images from the clouds there as we get it right now. Thank you. I asked you, I have it. That's Bel Calero. She looks like she's paying a bit the first effort, right?
Yeah, the first part, the first 5 minutes are really decisive because you start with a lot of excitement. You have a first downhill, and then it starts to go up. And you have at the beginning you have really different changes in the slope, so it's difficult to get your pace.
Yeah.
And if it's the first time you are running here, maybe Belle has started a little bit fast.
Yeah, and then it's hard to get that feeling of bloating, like where your legs are hurting already. All the acid is all around already, and it's hard to get it out.
And also for all the athletes, I think it's difficult to run at this time, at 3.5.
Yeah.
It's a weird hour to run.
We should be napping right now. It's nap time. No, but it's crazy to see her. Let's listen.
Most of us are used to race in the morning, so it's difficult. You don't know how to do during the whole morning. You don't know when to eat, what to eat. It's difficult to manage that.
So it's either you have a light breakfast or a like a strong breakfast, a light lunch. Like you have to figure it out really well, right?
Yeah, it's also an important thing to have into account. The timings from eating and resting.
Yeah.
Also because this Valle de Gaete is really far. It's not really good accessible, so you have to go by car. You have a long journey to get there. So there are also more things that you have to manage before starting the race.
Yeah, it's not just the strategy of racing; it's the whole day. Even though it's a really short race, it's well, 50 minutes for you that go really fast, but around an hour-ish, 2 hours for the popular runner. But if you're considering coming next year, take everything in count and plan well, plan ahead, and be ready to not just enjoy the amazing landscapes we're seeing right now, and also the dramatic cloud that Moana, it's like she was going into a horror film, right? Like
she will disappear.
Yeah, yeah, she was going into the clouds. Never better from the sea to the sky. Never better said here at the island of Gran Canaria, where
I think she will get soon in the white path.
Yeah. And there, she's a fast runner. Moana is a really fast runner, but outside of being super young and having all that strength.
Yeah, but I think she has a lot of experience. She has been running for so many years.
Yeah.
And as we have said, she knows the race, so
it's really important.
I think she will be strong till the end.
Yeah. we're seeing Belle back right now. I think it's interesting because we saw her before. She looked like she was struggling a bit, and now she's back with game face, back with that strong pace and strong strong foot on the trail. But like I need timing. I need to see how the time is going. But I would guess that Moana is the one running faster. She was really close also from Ariana, who we are not talking a lot about right now, but she was holding her first. It must be hard to start one of these races in the time trial, but she's holding really well, I believe.
Yeah, to be the first, it's always difficult, and also because you are more nervous. You are the first one to go.
Yeah. All the eyes are on you. Like
Yeah.
all the people there are watching you as we're back with Maria Benito right now. She's got a bit of a difference regarding Moana and Belle, who for a moment, if you were hanging out with us a couple of minutes ago, they were running all three together. We have there Tele, who knows Moana really well, tells us that Moana is from 2002.
She's really young.
She is really young, and that breaks my heart a lot. Like she's from when they are from 2000 to this side, it makes me feel like I'm from another, from the past century actually. But it's really cool to see this. These younglings are running really fast. That's part of that's what I like a lot about Spanish trail running. El semillero, as we say in Spanish, the young guys, the school they are doing to keep trail running alive and to keep this sport growing a lot. We're seeing now Estela, right?
Estela.
That's Estela Guerra, who's also running really strong.
She's strong, yeah.
Yeah, she. This is what we were saying before regarding starting, 1 minute, 2 minutes back. She's completely alone. I think she hasn't seen probably at the start when it's the zigzags at the beginning, but I think she's been running completely blind for the rest of the race, right?
Yes, she against the time.
Yeah, the watch versus her. It's crazy. I don't think myself, I don't think I would like this sort of racing a lot. I think, crushing
you
elbows
prefer to start in mass.
Yeah, mass starts and, crush your elbows with the rest and at least know that if you're losing, you know it. I'm going to be 154.
Yeah, because imagine you get to the top and it's just 1 second behind the...
Yeah.
Or a few seconds behind the other competitors.
Yeah,
If you
it's
start in
heartbreaking.
mass, you can do a last sprint. But
Yeah. You were racing, if I'm not wrong, you were racing at the World Championships last year. And that was an interesting...
It was really, really difficult because there it was about 1 kilometer flat in a road. So all of them started really, really fast. And
I think you were touching like 3 minute-ish the
it
first
was
kilometer.
difficult to manage it because then you started in the track, you get in a narrow path.
Yeah.
So it was important to have a good position there.
Yeah.
But if for me starting really fast can damage me. I
It
pay
can
it.
hurt.
Yeah.
It
So
but then it's
difficult to manage.
Yeah. So, but you also know. So you have that sort. It's the same sport because it's actually the same. It's a vertical race, but it's a completely different. It's the same sport, but it's completely different at the same.
Completely different.
As you can see right now, it's also hard to keep yourself motivated in where Stella is right now. Like not seeing anyone now with the fog. Like she's not seeing absolutely anyone.
But she knows it. She
Yeah.
has that advantage.
How do you keep yourself motivated in these situations? Like, what do you do just not to fall on the heartbreak of the watch?
I don't look at the watch.
You just forget about it.
I just see the rocks I have behind or the path. I keep pushing, and yeah, when you feel motivation, you just think about the finish line.
Yeah.
The feeling of crossing the finish line, and you just want to get there.
And also there is another thing
It's raining or just snowing.
yeah, it's they are in the middle of the clouds right now. And this is what we were mentioning before, how the the weather of the island can change a lot. We were saying that the past years it was completely dry. Now it's insanely wet, and it looks like it's hailing. Like it's like light snow. Wow, it's gonna be cold on that final stretch. But you can see right now. Let's try to hear. We're back. Oh, so we missed it. Just wanted to hear a second how the breathing of Stella and the steps. It's really cool to listen and to watch that. As we see Fernanda Maciel, now I feel like cold for her. It's she's just running with her singlet and but nah, she's used to
I
it.
don't think she's cold at the moment. Maybe in some minutes when she finishes, but now.
Wow. Jesus.
Yeah, but the conditions are really hard.
It's really tough, and it's not. It's too. It looks too dense to be just rain. It feels like it's snowing a bit there. I'm feeling also a bit sorry for our partner Jessica, who is up in the finish line waiting for the runners.
Almost 45 minutes of race.
Yeah, Fernanda was saying that she's almost dying there. That's what she was saying. Our camera runner there. It's windy. It's almost snowing. It's insanely tough, and I think it's gonna make. Also.
And windy too.
Yeah, it's gonna be making some. Another spice for the finish line in this competition. Tele is asking you a question here, Nayara. Are you going to run another race on this festival in Transgrancanaria, as you were on the start line, on the start list for the vertical K? What happened?
I would love to to be there, but no, I have a little injury in my foot that doesn't allow me to run, and it's better to rest some weeks and start the season a little bit later than expected. But
yeah,
that's the reason I am here.
Yeah. No, I'm thankful. I'm thankful to have you here. It's good to. Otherwise, it's gonna be just me and you listening to just me. So it's better to have an experienced voice as Nayara's here.
But I had a really good time last year running the vertical kilometer and also the half. So I will come back to the island next year.
What would you say for there's people from all around the world watching us right now, and what would you say is the best of the Transgrancanaria for the whole event?
The people.
The people.
Yeah, you can find people everywhere running, training. Even yesterday we arrived at the airport and you saw most of the people flying in our flight were runners. So it's really nice seeing people from different countries on really different shapes, ages.
Yeah, like from all cultures.
There is place for everyone, so that's really nice.
So cool. There's people from 75 different countries. I think that's really, really cool to also come here and witness and experience.
And everyone has different goals.
Yeah.
For some of them, it's just finishing. Others is maybe to go with a partner or to.
Yeah.
It's really nice that how many people are attracted for this event.
There is almost 6,000 runners this year from all different countries, from all with all, as Nayara was saying, all different goals, and everybody has their own win, their own goal here at Transgrancanaria. So we're really happy to be here again and to host everyone. Now we're seeing Fernanda Maciel. We stay with her for a second as we wait to have the finish line cameras. We are right now at this point of the course where we're back on the trees, back on the tree line under the clouds actually. But it's really runnable, as you were saying. It's still rocky, but it's runnable, right? It's not that tough.
She will start soon the white path, and it's really runnable, the last part.
Fantastic. Hopefully we can get to see. I think the clouds are going to make us suffer a bit right now on the broadcasting side of things. The weather. This is part of the game. Also, the weather is also difficult when we have to broadcast a race like this. It's trail running. It's the mountains, and we got to adapt, and our team is doing the best there. We have a fantastic team of people all around the island and all around the course, getting ready to bring you images from the very, very middle of the ocean here, of the Atlantic Ocean on the Canary Islands, of the island of Gran Canaria, who's hosting us once again, as we see the popular runners, the everyday runner, as we say it, starting their challenge here at the VK. Look at this guy. He's strong, eh?
Yeah.
He's starting super fast. Well, we were talking of the goals, right? Of the different goals of everyone. Hopefully, if you are wherever you are here in the Canaries, or maybe in Spain mainland, or anywhere in the world, you can get to see some of your. Okay, so we have the first runner who's already crossing the finish line, but we have, of course, we have some issues there, technical issues, that hopefully we can get the images after. And now let's see
the time.
Let's see the time. Let's see if we can have some timing there.
Judith has the best time.
Judith has what?
From last year, it was 45:27.
Wow.
Really good time.
That's really fast. That's insane. We don't have the finish line timing.
But I think she will keep that record.
I think that the record is not falling today.
It's not easy to
No, with the wind
to
and
go. Yeah, with these conditions, it's even harder.
yeah. As you were seeing now, oh look, the clouds are way lower right now as regarding what we were seeing before. There's a lot of water coming down the trail, which is also crazy. I have never seen this trail in this color before. It's crazy muddy. But yeah, 45 minutes. It's an amazing time from Judith Wither, the Hoka athlete, one of the best runners in short, first best short distance runners in the world. But you were mentioning me before that she's gonna jump to ultras.
I think she's running in Tenerife, and the other island, in 2 weeks, and she will do longer distance.
Longer distance. That's it's also really interesting to see shorter distance runners jumping to ultras and jumping to longer hours, like for many hours. Do you have that? Is that bug around you? Is like itching? Or not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But, yeah, but
why not?
Why not?
Yeah. What's the? I know, like right now, you have, like most of the runners in the world, you have Segama here on the middle of your between eyes. But what would be a dream race for you on the long distance? Do you have any? Have you ever thought about it? What would you like to do?
I don't know it yet. I am just focused on on the races I can race. Yeah, but I would like to try different. Yeah, there are many different races, so it's always hard to prepare the calendars at the beginning of the years to see where you want to be, because there are many possibilities, many different places, and I also like to travel a lot, so I like to visit new places. But yeah. That's a good part of the trail running. You have multiple options. Every weekend you can choose.
And choose wherever you want to go. I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt you now because we have the timing from Ariana Dentes. Finally, she was the first one to start. And there we go. There we go. We have finish line images. Look at that. It's so cold up there. It's we have images from the finish line at Tamalava. Finally, we just saw Ariana Dentes finishing in a time of 49 minutes and 3 seconds. From Atletica Saluzzo Team Carpos from Italy. Ariana Dentes is the first one to cross the finish line, but that doesn't mean she's the winner of the Kilómetro Vertical El Gigante from this BK. It's a fantastic time for Ariana anyway. Let's see if we can hear.
This one is about to start.
Yeah.
To finish, yeah. But now, to be honest, I am better here than
there, right? Now it's it's warm here.
Yeah.
It's
Bel.
Bel Calero finishes also her BK at El Gigante.
No escuchamos de momento a...
Do we have Jessica on the finish line?
Pues sí, han llegado ya las tres
So
primeras corredoras, justo en el momento en el que más llovía.
well,
De
as
hecho, la situación aquí es complicada, hace mucho frío, la temperatura es bastante baja, llegan mojadas y se están yendo a cubierto para taparse y demás.
we are hearing right now our friend Jessica. She's at the finish line. She's saying us that the first three runners just went through the finish line. We saw Ariana Dentis, we saw Bel Calero, and I assume it's also Moana. Moana that has already finished. We have to wait for the timing to see who's finally the winner. But she was telling us there's a dramatic situation up there with the cold, with the wind. It's really, really cold and windy and
Yeah, they will have
rainy.
to put dry clothes
Yeah.
and go down.
Yeah, and go straight down as fast as they can. This is also part of this kind of races. The vertical kilometers, it's easy. They just go from down to up, down the hill,
worst
up the
part
hill.
is to go back again.
And if you're not doing these sort of races in probably in a ski race or something like that, that you have the lifts or like the chair lifts or something like that, you gotta run down. It's part of the it's also part of the game. So we have Ariana Dentis, Bel Calero, and probably Moana Lili Querez who have finished already. We have to wait for the timing to see who is finally the winner. I think it's going to be one of the three of them. Bel Calero's time was 50:45. She was just 1 minute and 42 seconds behind Ariana. Ariana did a fantastic race.
Yeah.
So brave because she was the first one to start. And she's just blind, completely blind, just trying to escape from the rest of the runners. And I think
She has done a really good race.
she did a fantastic race, and I think she was fast enough to get into the cloud and see no one else and just be focused on her race, like a really long fast workout for her, I assume. But yeah, great time for the Atletica Saluzzo Team Carpos from Italy. But now we have to wait for the rest of the timing.
The time of Moana.
Moana and Maria also, but I assume Maria is going to be fourth, if I'm not wrong, fourth or fifth, depending on the rest of the girls. But fantastic race for Ariana, and we hope they just we're going to probably see them coming down again because they're going to be coming down on the same path back to the Agaete Valley.
And also the boys are about to start, the favorites one.
What do we have on the men's side as we wait for the ladies' timing? Let's go really quick. They're starting at 4:32 local time. That's going to be in 6 minutes. We're going to be seeing them in a second there on the screen. But we have a really nice competition here. We have I have a personal favorite, of course. I think
Me too.
we have the same one. But I'm really curious to see what the rest of the guys can do, especially one of the runners that we're going to be mentioning right now. I'm just waiting for the top runners list to show up there so you can see it with us. But it's gonna be interesting. Oh, there's Tammy there. Hola, Tammy. My wife is on the chat. She's also practicing her English right now back in Argentina. Un beso grande para ella. I think she's I don't know where she is right now. But it's just it's really fun to see.
Yeah, to see people from all around the world also connected to us.
Friends and family on the chat. That's amazing. Let's see that Lux Runner says, let's hope the runners have some nice warm clothes at the finish line. They did have, and some of them were carrying their own dry clothes for the finish line.
I think it was not compulsory.
No, but I think
it was like,
I mean, I would have carried.
Me too.
Yeah, I would have carried at least
a jacket.
Yeah, and then just back down, like try to catch your breath again. and go back down to the finish line. Let's see if we have some timing. Oh, there we go. It's crazy. We don't have Moana's time
Maybe
yet.
there's been a problem with
With the chip. We are seeing Madeleine Kapler from Germany, this hybrid runner from triathlon and trail running, part of the German team, the German national trail running
She
team. She
was
just finished.
the last one starting,
And she's finished really well. I think she even finished in front of Fernanda. I think she caught up a couple of minutes on the rest of the ladies. Let's see how it goes. On the timing side, we have Maria Benito's time. She was 55:49. Great race for her too. We see Estela Guerra finishing also tired, and she looks tired and cold. Yeah.
It's really windy there, and the temperature must be low. So
yeah, it's crazy. We're really feeling it for our friends, our partners, there, our workers, cameras, speakers, everyone up there.
yes, they have to wait there for the men. So
Yeah, they're gonna be battling all the conditions up there. Oh, but there's an umbrella. Fantastic. It's good. It's good they have at least an umbrella to stay as dry as they can. We're refreshing here to see if we get some extra time, but it's
there must have been a problem with Moana's time.
yeah, it's normal. Usually the timing here goes through satellites or like with Starlink or with cell phone coverage. And with a day like this, it's really complicated. I know you all understand. I know you've been on these conditions before, like or being trail runners. We know how it feels.
Yeah, but
and how
sometimes if you are seeing it from home, then you get worried. What happens?
What happened?
She's not there. Last year it was the same with Alain, with my partner, and everybody was worried.
Yeah. Especially a line like he knows that you can go fast and he's a runner too.
But I mean, because you are at home and you start thinking maybe he's not at the top because I don't know.
Yeah,
problem,
something happened. They dropped out, and it's probably not like that. We tend to be dramatic. Of course, it happens
always.
to all of us. But no, it's definitely fine. And I assume like we're not gonna see them there because they probably just changed and went back down as fast as possible to get out of the cloud.
They should do it.
Yeah. But
and especially Moana and Belle that are running tomorrow.
Yeah, they just need to come back down and take their recovery drink. We are just 2 minutes away of the first runners. I don't know. Are we gonna have the list, guys? Are we gonna have the top list? Otherwise, we can read it from here with Nayara. Let's see, Nayara. We have at 4:32. It's Ben Mounsey gonna start. Then we have Jonathan Price, Juan Maria Jimenez, JMJ. Juan Maria was top 10 back in 2015, I believe, at UTMB. A great race for Juan Maria. I think he's one of the first influencers of Spanish trail running. Let me say. Then we have the long haul, the man Luca Papi, the man that meet the legend. This is way too short for Luca. Do you know Luca? He's the runner. He usually runs 300-kilometer races.
So it's a warm-up.
Yeah. This is just, I don't know, una vuelta a la manzana. Look around the corner for him. But it's also so cool to see Luca here, one of the legends of the 360, the race that our friends at Arista Eventos put here in the island that does the whole loop of the island of Gran Canaria. And Luca is one of the former winners. Then we have Mateo Sileto, we have Esteban Garcia, Eduardo Rosano, and then we have here one of my biggest question marks, which is Shota Matsumoto from Japan. Do you know him? Have you ever
He
seen
can
him?
be a great surprise.
Yeah, as we know the European and Asian trail running scene is mixing, has been mixing for the past 10 years. Well, let's see what Shota has to do. Then we have Diego Menendez and the favorite, of course, Mr. Henry Amonot, former winner of the race, like 3 times winners of the race. I think he's got the course record even, right?
I have been investigating on the records from the first year of yeah, and it's 39.5, and
39.
his best time is 39.19, so it's yes, really close.
Really close.
But we have a really international list from the men.
Yeah, we have people from all around the world racing today. Let me see. Well, now we have
Fernanda is now in the finish line.
Fernanda did a great race. Also, it's also super cool.
Maybe we have more times from the woman.
Yeah, look, that's the guy with the curly hair. That's Luca Papi.
That's
Yeah,
Luca.
I'm sure you've seen him somewhere around. He
Yeah.
has this classic look, which is really cool. We also see Depa already changed. He's gonna, once everybody starts, he's gonna be running the VK up too. That's one of the how he kicks off the Transgrancanaria week. We can see Shota Matsumoto there. We have also Esteban Garcia waiting to race. And of course, our first runner is going to be Jonathan Price. It's not going to be Ben Mounsey. Jonathan with his classic. Okay. There goes Jonathan Price from the Helm Hill Club from Great Britain. One of the classic trail running outfits, of course. He's going to go fast up the hill. Let's see how Jonathan goes. And the men's race is on too. Let's see, Jonathan, who just raced a month ago the Arc of Attrition, the UTMB race in Great Britain on the 42K on the marathon. He was 22nd overall. He did it in 3:29. He's a fast runner. Let's see how it goes for him up the hill. We have JMJ, of course. He's going to be filming. What a legend. One of the
Paul's camera, that's another level.
and his smile, he's always smiling there. I need to know what he did a fantastic race in UTMB back in the day. And there he goes, and Juan Maria Jimenez, the Spanish runner, is on the course already. Let's see. I'm listening to Albert here. He was 4th at TDS of UTMB. He has a better result there. I'm 100% sure. He was 20th at the 2019 OCC, and he was 10th at UTMB in 2016. I think this was the last year that, the year of Ludo Pomeret. Won, and he was 10th there. So hope he has a good race.
You can see Depa.
Depa is ready, eh?
He's ready.
He's looking like the fast runners with his ACG there. The prototype, the super fast prototype from ACG. As we get ready to see Luca Papi, the long haul trail running legend. No poles for him. That's crazy. He's always going with, usually going with poles. Here goes Luca Papi, the Italian that has been living here in the island for so many years. We'll see how it goes today. But as we were saying, this is super short for him. He's used to over 200, 300 kilometer races. And we get right now to Matteo Sileto. Matteo Sileto from Salomon Running. He's got a 749 index. Last race he's got is he ran the 10 mile, the Big Rock Morenic Endurance Run in Italy, back from where he is from, 16K in an hour 03. Fast runner, as we can see. He's been running a bit of Golden Trail Series, a bit of UTMB Series, and now he's gonna be kicking off at the BK El Gigante from the Valley of Agaete up to Tamadaba, ready to battle the elements today. It looks like there's like a ray of sun right now.
Not at the top.
Not at the top, of course, but yeah, it's the weather in the island. If you're watching right now and you're going to be, we will say it again, if you're going to be racing during the weekend, pay attention to the weather, pay attention, plan your strategy well. As you can see, it changes from 1 second to the other. If you're doing the long haul, the long traverse from the north of the island to the south, remember that always it's usually sunny and hot on the south of the island. And
Yeah,
you're
for instance, they have activated the cold kit for tomorrow, for example, to the half.
And then probably on Saturday, it's going to be sunny all day. So pay attention, take care. And if they activate the protocol, the cold protocol, just pay attention and take it. You're probably going to need it. There goes Esteban Garcia. Esteban Garcia, I think if I'm not wrong,
he was running last year in 47
minutes.
47 minutes.
For him, with an index of 7:55, but I'm pretty sure he's from the Canary Islands. He's un canario, a local runner.
Legend.
Yeah, local legend, absolutely. As we see Esteban here tackling, he's on the 45-49 age group and still has it. Still really fast. Let's see how it goes for him.
Yeah, this first uphill is steep.
Yeah.
It's a road, so it seems like it's not so steep, but you have to be careful.
And I think the camera is not making it justice. You know, it looks easier. There goes.
Yeah, it looks always easier from the video.
Yeah.
When you are there.
There goes Shota Matsumoto, the North Face athlete. Let's see what Shota Matsumoto has been doing lately on the trail running scene. 773 his index. He's been participating in races over between 21 and 100K. A bit of everything for him, with being his best result in September from last year at the 110K of Shinetsu 5 Mountains Trail in Japan, where he was 8th last year. And he also was part of the final of the Golden Trail Series in Ascona Locarno in Switzerland back in 2024, where he was 55th overall in one of the most competitive races we have in the world right now. There goes
Eduardo Rosano.
Eduardo Rosano, 8:21. He was third at the Kendall Skyline Ultra. Fast.
Fast start.
Really fast start for him. Let's see some of his results.
I think he's also running longer distances.
Yeah, from Italy. Yeah, running over races over 50K for him. Really good at this 50 to 80K. He was third at the Kendall Trail races in Great Britain, second at the 80K of the Julian Alps Trail Run in Slovenia, and that he was second at the Swiss Alps 100 on the 50K distance in 5:43. We're listening. We're listening to two friends talking there. That's Fernando González, the CEO of Arista Eventos and creator 27 years ago of this fantastic festival, which is the North Face Transgrancanaria, talking with his friend Luca Papi also.
And still people cheering along the way, even if with these hard conditions.
Yeah, there is not. You don't. It's unfortunate you don't have mates here. It's a great day to drink some mates there, some warm Argentinian mates under the rain and the cold, as we stay here with Luca Papi, who is he's a great hiker. He can walk this thing really fast. He moves really well through the mountains. We will see how it goes for him today. As we wait for, I think. I don't know if Diego Menendez and Henry
He was also running the half. I don't know, maybe.
Maybe we just saw Shota was the last one starting, so we're gonna have a different runner.
And Henry Aymond was also running the 46K on Friday.
Probably putting all his money there. I think it's the marathon.
Maybe seeing these conditions.
Yeah. And there it goes. No, there we have it.
Yeah.
He was
There
starting.
he is.
Henry Imanot
Depa
is.
will try to go behind.
What a pacer you found, Depa. There you go. Henry Imanot, the North Face athlete, former winner of this BK.
Fourth time here.
Fourth time for him here. Maybe he's gonna go 4 for 4. We will see right now. He's got everything on his cards. We're asking, please.
Yeah, 39.19 is his best time from 2024.
I think my bet is that time is not falling today. It's too tough.
Yeah,
It's the days.
slippery,
Yeah, a lot
a
of
little
water.
bit more muddy.
Yeah, and after once they get to the clouds, I think it's gonna be really difficult. Let's see if we can get some updates from the timing, and we know we don't have them right now. Let's see, Moana. Yeah, no, we still don't have any news from the timing. Mats. Oh, that's super sad. Yeah, we will have to wait for the final timing. On the ladies' race was virtually given as a winner Ariana Dentis. Then we have Bel Calero in second and Estela Guerra in fourth. Yep.
Before Maria Benito, and then Fernanda Maciel, and Madeleine Kapler.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait right now because I think we're missing Moana. Moana
Yeah,
is missing
of
here,
course.
and we know that she did it really well. So yes, we're gonna have to wait for the ladies right now. We have of course it was the overall, and we have already our popular runners finishing. Luis Javier González Cuellar has finished from Spain in 54 minutes, so he's technically third overall so far. If I was him, I would just take a screenshot of this.
Best result ever.
Yeah. First man to cross the finish. If you put male here, he's first. Absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna wait for info from our friends at the finish line and see how it went for them. Let me just check.
Maybe we will see the women going down in the images soon. Hopefully they are they are going down.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm. Yeah, it's been tough. I'm reading the group chat here, and the finish line camera that is struggling. So let's see if we can wait for some information from the timing. My bet, if I have to bet, just guessing, this is just a guess, it's not official or anything, I would say that Moana was the winner today because she was the one looking better, the one looking faster.
We have seen she has passed Bel Calero.
Yeah, and
We haven't seen she passing Ariana Dentis,
but we don't know.
But it was 3 minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes before her.
It was tough for her to pass Ariana, but if she just ran 1 second faster than her, she's gonna be the winner, and we're gonna have to wait for that to know what it's the final time of Moana, and of course who's gonna be the winner today. So it's crazy. Now I see you're comfortable now. You're happy being here and not there, as you were mentioning before.
Yeah.
Getting ready.
Now they have finished. They have to go down. That's the worst part for me. Last year it was really, really long going down, and it was not raining. The conditions were better than this year. So now I'm better in my position.
Yeah. And also, like, as we see, the person you're seeing on the screen right now is Henry Imanot going flying. Completely flying on that first part of the trail. We'll see how it goes when he gets to this steeper part. I'm really wishing to see him here and see what strategy he takes. But as far as I can see, he's just gonna run and blast this thing as he usually does. But how tough is it for anyone that wants to come and race again, that's thinking of doing these crazy vertical things? You still need to have, like, you cannot come empty to the finish line because then you gotta come down. how hard is it on your quads when you're
Yeah,
coming down?
it's important because you think, okay, it's just 5 kilometers, then I finish, but going down is really hard. You have made a great effort during some long minutes, so you have an aid station at the top, so it's important to eat something, to drink, hydrate, and yeah, put some dry clothes and then go down slowly.
Fly, yeah, and try
Slowly, but
steady but slowly.
steady but slowly, yeah, because it's if you get cold, then the legs are not responding well. So,
Yeah, yeah, totally. You can definitely fall, like coming down.
yeah, because you are not concentrated, you are just thinking about the race, and so you have to be careful.
Yeah.
Last year I was scared because I was running down the half,
Yeah.
and I said, okay,
Oh,
I have to be careful.
you have to take care of your whole
Yeah.
body coming down.
Yeah,
Of course.
it would be sad to to get injured going down a vertical
Yeah.
kilometer.
Yeah, it's
But it can happen.
yeah,
Yeah, because you lose the concentration, you are tired, so
yeah, it's a possibility. And there goes him. Here goes the machine. Here goes Jose Antonio de Pablo Mozo, the world-class speaker, multitasking, multi-talent. A good friend of mine. I gotta say, I'm not just mocking him. He's a good friend of mine. He's got probably some of the coolest hairstyling of the past 20 years of trail running. He went from the mullet now to the mohawk and going really punk today up the mountain, rocking that ACG crop top. So I'm really happy to see Depa there running up the hill. Let's see how. Who's? Oh, that's Juanma. Yeah, that's Juan Maria Jimenez with
he
the
has
poles.
kept the camera.
Yeah,
Now it's really steep.
yeah. You
No
can.
place for a camera.
There's yeah, absolutely. You can see here we've been talking all day of knowing how to use the poles, and then the other technique, which is Henry's one. He's just using leg power all around, and you can see how Juanma gets help from his poles. He kindly lets Henry pass as.
Henry is really strong.
Yeah, Henry is flying. If you want to see how you should race a vertical K, this is how you should be doing it. You're probably gonna struggle a bit to do it.
When you see him, it seems easy. You
Yeah.
said, okay, it's not so hard.
I can do
can
that.
do it.
Yeah, I can do that. No, you can't. You're
Not that way.
not that way. You'll see. You'll do it. You'll probably finish it, but not as fast as Henry Imanot is doing right now. The North Face athlete that's trying to aim for another win here at the BK, which is really good. The BK El Gigante here at Transgrancanaria. He's wow, he's going really fast. Look at how much distance he took from.
In few minutes.
In
Almost
nothing.
less than a minute.
Yeah, in nothing he took a huge advantage of him, and look at that. It's a
Really nice images.
wow, this cliff is insane. Okay. Oh, they're gonna take out my partner right now. Nayara is gonna abandon me today, and she's gonna go to the Spanish feed. She's gonna go switch her brain back to Spanish. Nayara,
It's easier.
That's
then
easier.
If I come back, then it will be difficult again. But
Don't-
changing to Spanish is easy.
It's okay. Nayara, thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a comfortable time speaking English to all our audience. And once again, I'm sorry we don't get to see you racing, but I hope you had a good time here.
But it was a nice experience to be here behind the stands.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, it was really nice to share my experience, to see all the competitors there. I was jealous at the beginning, but it's okay.
It's okay. It's what it is.
It is what it is, yeah.
Awesome. I'm sure we will see you next year crushing the Transgrancanaria trails. Once again, thank you so much. We're gonna have to. It's okay. Okay. You can just go if you want. Thank you so much
Thank you.
again. Okay, there we go. Now it's
I
good.
hope you continue enjoying all the images.
Thank you.
If the fog allows it.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. We're
Okay.
we're gonna stay here in the warm. Thank you, Nayara. We'll let
Thank
you
you.
go to the Spanish feed. I'm saying goodbye to my first partner of the week, Nayara Irigoyen, one of the BK specialists in the world that we had the honor and the pleasure of having her commentating the race here in the English feed of the 2026 the North Face Transgrancanaria in its 27th edition, as we see the popular runners continuing their journey up towards Tamadava and yeah, battling
Bueno, tenemos
battling
Albert, voy a pedir
the
que abandones tu silla durante
the
unos instantes
elements
porque tengo
in
por aquí a una atleta que
here
si
on
estuviese
this
participando
vertical
en este
K.
kilómetro vertical gigante seguro.
So let's see. Let's wait for the timing. Thank you, Tele, for the appointment. Is Albert is coming right now? Yeah. Now we're no, it's okay. They were taking me the chair out, my partner's chair. We're gonna have Albert Jorquera joining me for a second right now. Arabica Trail says, let's go Ben Mount C. Sorry, I just came back to the chat. Zach Miller is not in for Italia 1111, who was asking, is Luca Papi doing a race per day again this year? I don't know. I'm going to ask Albert, but probably he's doing it. He's definitely up for the challenge once again, for sure. Qué alegría me das. Tarda, ¿no?
Buena tarde.
How you doing, buddy? How's the Spanish feed doing? Welcome to my friend Albert Jorquera, who's also doing the talking on that's Albert.
Hey, hello.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I miss you.
You miss
Mauri,
me.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, I'm just
know.
coming because I miss you.
I know. I've been listening to you on the other side. We've
Yeah.
been missing each other. You know, the energy,
Yeah.
the chemistry is filling in the air. We gotta be together.
Exactly. There is love in the air.
No, but I'm sorry. I gotta tell you, Nayara did a fantastic job today.
Yeah, so I can leave.
Yeah.
Good.
You're good to go.
Oh, I think she's a little bit better than me
Yeah.
in running.
I mean, running.
Yeah, I'm
That's
commenting.
Yeah. Running, 100%. Commentating, you still have a bit of advantage because of the experience.
Yeah.
But come on, she did a fantastic job today. I'm surprised, and you know, it's hard for people to sit down here. She was
Yeah.
kind of scared about the camera. It's like, hey, we're just gonna talk.
Yeah, and for us, that English is not our first language, even not our second language. So I'm already beg for your pardon if my English is not good enough.
No,
But
that's fine.
I'm happy to be here, to be honest.
Yeah, it's you need to practice again.
Yeah,
you
I
gotta
know.
you gotta get it back fluent.
So my two objectives by being here is one, see you,
Okay.
because I miss you, and then
Thank you,
another
buddy.
one is practicing my English.
We're finally together. We haven't been sitting. We for maybe we are doing a lot of internal jokes, but we've been doing streamings together with Albert for 3-4 years or so, and we haven't seen each other for a long time. So I'm really happy to have him here, even though you're just there. We're seeing each other. How did you see the race so far? It was an interesting day. Eh?
Well, it's amazing, actually. I'm loving it. We are only missing, the thing is that we don't know the time of Mona Lily Keres.
Yeah.
Because I think that she's the winner. I
Yeah.
guess that she's the winner, but we don't know yet.
We were talking the same
Yeah.
with Nayara, the body language,
Yeah,
how fast she
exactly.
was doing,
Yeah.
how focused she was on that climb, and then at the middle point of the race, that image where we saw them all passing together, like all that
Yeah.
train. It was
Yeah.
was beautiful, eh?
I can tell you that since we knew that Ida Sofia was not running, or Stephanie, that I said already in Spanish, and that's true. You can see it. I think that Moana is like the main favorite. She has already won, for example, the vertical kilometer in Transvolcania. She's very experienced here. And that's the only thing that we are missing now to add
Yeah.
a little bit of emotion to that race.
Yeah, and also Nayara was keen on Bel Calero winning
Yeah.
today. She was it was her favorite definitely. And then the incognitas. I didn't really know what Ariana could do today, and
Yeah.
she was super strong, and also with the pressure of being the first one starting and just kicking it off like this, opening the whole event.
Yeah, Ariana, she's really young. She's 27 years old. She's from Italy, and I researched her, and I've seen that this winter she has done a 10K in 35 minutes and a half marathon in 1 hour 17. So she's strong.
She's strong. She's fast.
Yeah.
Oh, as we're seeing, is that?
And she had the disadvantage
Stella, sorry.
of going first.
Yeah.
But she looked really well, and that's quite a person.
Yeah. That's Juan Maria, man. JMJ, dude. That's one of the. I was telling Nayara, he's one of the first like proper YouTubers, influencers from the trail running scene. Yeah?
But one thing about this guy is he has a top 10 in UTMB.
UTMB.
Yeah.
I just said that.
2016.
Like 2016, the year that Ludo Pomeret does like the race of the races.
And fourth in TDS. So credit to him.
Full respect.
Sorry, Mario, you can see there the standings for the women. So that now we see that Ariana Dendis is first, Bel Calero is second with the Bulgarian flag. It should be the Spanish one. And Tatiana Cruz, that's quite a surprise because she's only 21 years old, very young, from Terror, from the island.
From the island, yeah.
But we all guess that Mona Lili Querez should be in these standings, and we all think that she could be the winner.
Yeah, and absolute. Look at this. If we change this, I just refreshed the website, and it's giving Madeleine Kappeler as the winner, the German triathlete / trail runner from Germany with 48:21. Moana is now second in 48:31. Just has 10 seconds.
That could be a huge surprise, I tell you.
Yes, and because it's interesting because Ariana Dendis would finish in third in 49:01. And it's the fun thing about this sort of BKs because they were all starting different. Actually, Ariana was the first one, and Madeleine was the last one to start.
Yeah.
So they were all completely blind, just running for themselves.
Yeah, that's what happened in this kind of vertical kilometers that you start 1 minute after 1 minute. You know that you can start here all together.
Yeah.
So you know exactly where you are, and that's what happened, for example, in the World Championships.
Yeah.
Or here you are totally blind, so every second counts because you don't know how you're going to finish. And if that's true, it's only 10 seconds between Madeleine Kappeler, and that would be a huge surprise because I think she's signing for the BK, or we only knew yesterday about her.
Yeah, I just saw it on her Instagram page. She just signed for both the BK and the starter for both the races.
Exactly.
Like, all right, I'm racing.
I think it's the promo tomorrow.
Yeah,
the shorter one.
The shorter one. Yeah, I said that. Sorry, the shorter race.
Yeah,
the 12K, I think it is.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's interesting to see that, and also definitely a contender for tomorrow's race too. Madeleine, who's got a more of a like a super interesting journey from collegiate athletics in the United States, running for the Florida State University, and then to triathlons from Olympic to half distance, and now jumping to trail running. It's really cool to see that.
And she's elite in Ironman. I think she finished 10th in Switzerland, and quite interesting to see the final results, the final standings. We are seeing here.
Henry's flying, man.
Yeah, Henry. I'm not that. I said in Spanish that any other thing that is not Henry winning, it would be a huge surprise.
Yeah, especially today. I think. I don't think he's gonna beat the 39-ish record time today, but he's gonna go fast up the mountain, and we are seeing. Oh, it's completely awful up there.
Yeah, it's really cold.
Yeah, I was seeing Jessica's messages on the group, and they've been struggling up there. but yeah, it's also fun to see. Nayara was saying that the hardest part is coming back down after the BK. But yeah, unfortunately the weather is like this. Otherwise, that's a beautiful place to be.
Actually, locals from the island were commenting in our live streaming in Spanish that it's going to be very muddy going down, and it can be a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, look at the bell.
Yeah.
It's windy. Huh?
So yeah, Henry Aimono that has won the last two editions, so like he's the main favorite. I don't know, Mauri, if you saw Diego Menendez, but I think that he didn't start.
No, I think he didn't
Yeah.
start. I just saw Shota and then
Exactly.
Henry and then Depa.
Yeah, yeah,
but,
yeah,
But yeah, it's I think Diego didn't start, and I also saw Eduardo run
Yeah.
really fast. He was looking strong too. Let's see how it goes for him. We just saw him pass. I think it was Juan Maria, but let's see how it goes for him. Eduardo is a bit of a longer distance runner, but he can do it. He can do it really well too here.
really interesting runner.
Yeah.
Quite young. I think it's 26 years old. And one funny thing that I learned about him that he's an audio designer.
Oh.
And his father was an opera singer.
Really?
Yeah, he lives in Milano. And if you go to his Instagram, he is kind of a person that thinks a lot and that mixes music with trail running
Wow,
and has
so
these
cool.
values. And he's just signed for Arctic, so like it's a quite interesting runner, very young, that I think he can do well today.
Absolutely, he's definitely a character for the sport. That's really cool, mixing arts and sports like that. And here's Jonathan Price, was with. And this is one of the things I love the most about UK trail running: the singlets,
Yeah.
the bests from from their clubs.
This kind of fell runners,
Yeah.
they run like this in
And-
absolutely crazy weather.
Yeah, and for him today, that lady's been on the camera
Yeah,
a lot today.
for-
She's been,
For 2 hours maybe.
yeah. Good for her. That's she's been enjoying this BK.
I think she started before everyone.
Yeah, she was an opener today of the race.
I
so
think she
cool.
will be a closer also.
Yeah, she's enjoying, man. Enjoying
Yeah, yeah,
every
yeah,
step
yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
But I was saying, this is gonna be easy weather for Jonathan. I believe this is probably he's used
Yeah.
to running fair races like this. This is also a really targeted race for British trail runners, right? It's the whole event. I mean, not just the BK. It's easy to come from the UK to the island. It's good to escape the harsh winter on the Brits, and I think it's really good to see. I'm a Shettleston Harrier, by the way. My buddy Tom Owens gifted me the Shettleston Harriers singlet, and as you know, it recalls the Boca Juniors T-shirt. So shout out to the Shettleston Harriers from Scotland.
Absolutely amazing guy, Tom Owens.
Yeah.
I quite love him.
Yeah, we miss him, eh? We miss him
Yeah.
on the trail running scene. I haven't seen him for a couple of years. Still running though.
That is Ben Monsey, also a British runner, and
Yeah.
it's true that you say that it's Depa
Yeah.
fighting against the mud. One curious thing about Transgrancanaria is that you see a lot of people from Iceland, Finland, this kind, and that you don't see them at any other races.
Yeah.
But you see a lot of people, obviously from Poland, like Eastern Europe, as you say, that more for them it's winter. And it's crazy because you see these runners from Iceland and you research them and they don't run any other race out of Iceland than in Canary Islands.
Canary Islands, yeah.
So I don't know why.
It's I think it's easy for them to come, and the weather on the island there, it's just a perfect touristic destination, especially coming from countries where winter is a bit harsher and it's easier for them to come here. So it's really cool. We have Matteo Sileto. He's running really well too. Huh? He's running strong. The Salomon athlete from
That's a
from
strong
Italy.
runner. Yeah, he lives in Cuneo in Italy, and I think I'm saying this I don't have my laptop here.
Yeah.
But
Out
I
of
think
from memory, yeah.
he ran la Mezza del Marchesiato, la half marathon of Marchesiato in 1 hour 15
Wow.
recently. So he comes fresh and he comes strong.
Yeah, and fast runner also really good for this sort of races. It's we were but not laughing, but just observing with Nayara that it's insane to see the island so green and so watering. I was hearing you from here saying that we are watering as the football fields before.
Yeah. We were like in no camp.
Yeah, it's like like La Bombonera, right? It's I don't know. It's just really interesting to see the contrasts and the different the variables that the island has. As we are staying in front of the dunes of Maspalomas in the hotel, probably one of the best attractives of the race, right?
Yeah, yesterday you and I actually we came down the plane and it was raining, it was cold, I was in a t-shirt and I said, okay, maybe I should put something. And then we traveled down the south, maybe 20 kilometers, and it was sunny, there were people in the swimming pool. So that's exactly what this island is. Actually, what you are seeing now is that the runners are going through the sea of clouds. So that's why it's so humid. They started at 222 meters. They are going up to 1,200 meters. But actually, one funny thing about this island is people, they think about Canary Island or Gran Canaria as it's sunny, but there is a huge difference between the north and the south. And Maspalomas, where we are now, is in the south, so usually it's very sunny. It also happens in Tenerife, but depending on where you are on the island, it can be very humid and rainy and very sunny.
They say it's like a small continent.
Yeah,
That's the saying here in the locals. That Gran Canaria is like a small continent. As we are climbing up with the legend Juan Maria Jimenez.
And actually, that's one thing, Mauri, that a lot of people don't realize about Transgrancanaria until they don't come here, and they will see it on Friday. But you can start the classic at sea level with humidity, but then you are going to go hike in the night, and it can be freezing, freezing with snow even in some years, and then you will finish the race maybe after 1 hour. 1 hour after you are in the cold or in the dark, you can finish in scorching heat.
And it can burn you out. As we are seeing Depa taking one of the 226ers, gels there, struggling a bit. My buddy there. Oh,
Eduardo Rosano.
Looking tough.
I bet for him in the top 3.
I think, well, of course, it's really easy right now to bet on Henry, but I think he's, we've been seeing him right now. But hey, man, come on, I wouldn't give out on Juan Maria. He's using his poles as much as he can. He's pushing a lot, but no, definitely Eduardo and Mateo I think are the best contenders for the podium. I don't know. I was researching a bit of Shota Matsumoto. I think at some point I believe we were going to have. Remember that time of Ryonosuke Omi showed up completely out of nowhere. But I think it's not going to be the case today. That's our friend. Hey.
Yeah, Henry Emonot is catching on Eduardo Rosano. And I think he started like,
6 minutes.
Oh,
well, no, I think it's, wow. What do you say? I'm sorry?
No. Yeah, I should not come in English.
No, it's okay. That's the hard part. I was pep talking myself before of not like the 50% of my English vocabulary is cursing words, so I need to forget about those.
Yeah.
What else we were seeing?
Say it in Argentinian. It's a cannelloni graveyard, no?
Yeah. The cemetery of Cannelloni.
Yeah.
That's my buddy Albert here on my left. But in the front of us, we have Henry Aymanot blasting towards the finish line insanely fast. And I think he's going to be... I was saying he was not going to be close to the record course, but I don't know. Probably these conditions are suiting him perfect, and it's fast for him to run. It's crazy because
he's flying.
He's flying. And it's insane because Moana, Belle, and Maria back there, they were running really fast
But
also.
here he seems to be sprinting.
Jesus, he's like running on the completely flat, and you've seen it before. You've seen the girls earlier; they were just struggling there. And look at that, Henry is crushing the final part of this
Yeah.
BK.
He's going to overtake also Juan Maria Jimenez. I think he has 39.19 and 39.22 in the 2 editions here.
Yeah. 30, yeah, it was 39.19 for sure. That was
Yeah.
his best time.
Exactly.
Look at that. I said before, I'm apologizing for something I said before. It was definitely Mateo Sileto, the one that passed Juan Maria before. And I thought it was Henry, but it didn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
but they look
the
quite
same.
similar. Eh?
Yeah, on their outfits today. Look at that. It's
That's
ridiculously
back
great.
down in Berbique in kilometer 2.4. We were seeing Henry, I think it was around kilometer 4.
Yeah.
So maybe that Shota Matsumoto, you were talking about him before. He's only 24.
Yeah.
I think he was second in the youth world championships of skyrunning.
Yeah.
And he's a little bit like Omi, as you say. You never know because mostly he has run in Japan, so
Japan,
you
yep.
don't know his real level, but you can see that he's not as fast as Omi. So I think it's going to be complicated for him to finish in the top 3. Actually, he's going to be overtaken by Esteban Garcia, that is a legend in that race.
Yeah, but it's
45 years old.
yeah, he's but it's crazy because Shota started after him, so probably he overtook Esteban, and now Esteban is gaining time back.
Yeah.
Well, it's the thing about the experience, man. He knows the race. He's raced it a lot. He's from the Canaries.
I'll tell you something. He posted in his Instagram that I was totally crazy about that. He said that in 20 years of Transgrancanaria, he has won 26 bips. So he has done the marathon, the starter, the classic, and in that race he has already finished 2 times in the top 10. And I think this year he can be maybe in the top 5. Eh?
Yeah, he's going fast. He did a smarter race, considering probably his strengths and weaknesses, and he's doing.
That is the control chip in the kilometer 4, so it's 1.5, 1.4 kilometers left for him.
Left for him, amazing. That Lux runner has been. Thank you for being here. You've been here all day with us. That's how I see myself running up a mountain as well. Curious how it actually looks like. It's when Henry was running, it says like that. Yeah. I mean, it's all about the spirit. It's all about the spirit. We feel the same. Look at that. I also feel like I run like Esteban on downhills, but I'm pretty sure I don't run like that.
Yeah, actually, I saw you this morning, and more or less you were at the same pace.
Yeah. On the flat.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's see if we have some timing. I don't think we're gonna have intermediate timings. Should be here, right? Let's see.
So we're talking about Esteban Guerra, 45 years old, 3 times top 10 in that vertical kilometer in the last 3 years. And last year, for example, he became champion of Canary Island. There was also this local championship here, an authentic legend. As we told you, in 20 years of Transgrancanaria, he has run 26 races, a little bit like Luca Papi that we were saying in Spanish, that in 2024 he ran the vertical kilometer on Wednesday, the starter on Thursday, the marathon on Friday, and the advance in Saturday.
Jesus, somebody was asking if he was gonna do that again. I don't know. I actually haven't seen the.
We don't know. I remember also one year that he finished the 360, so it was like 200.
Right.
Yeah, in 2019.
He did first. Wow.
Yeah, the 360, and then he finished the classic.
Yeah, that was. I remember. Oh shoot! I remember that one now. It's he didn't. It was like the 360 that now is an individual event in September.
November,
It's the whole loop we were mentioning before. Is the whole loop around the island of Gran Canaria. it used to be part of the festival of the.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's the Capricho, first Capricho, the the 360. But it was too tough to do it all the same.
Yeah,
All the
I think
same
it
week.
was a little bit like PTL in UTMB. So
Yeah.
like it started on Monday, and so he just finished that race of more than 200 kilometers around the island, and then he started in
He
the
just
classic.
started the classic.
And he finished that in 2019. I think he tried it again, and that other year he didn't finish.
He didn't finish.
But yeah, that man is
But
crazy.
come on, that's like 400K in just 1 week. It's a lot.
Yeah.
But he can do it. He's one of the only persons in the world probably that can do that. And it's also really cool to see him racing this sort of shorter races. This is nothing for
Yeah,
him.
yeah. But I was telling before in Spanish that I am an ultra man, a little bit like him.
Yeah.
And it's funny when people that
A
see
little
you
bit.
and they say, "Oh, come on, that is easy for you." And actually, you run ultras because you cannot run fast. And you are dying here. And when people say so, you think, "Man, I'm dying literally in that vertical kilometer."
Yeah,
So-
and it's pretty. But what I see about Luke, I'm sure he was struggling. Definitely, he was not going like
Yeah.
easy. But wow,
Oh,
Jesus,
funny, eh?
We are
beautiful.
This is the island of Gran Canaria.
Yeah,
You can see
exactly.
here.
Yeah.
You can see the clouds here. It's probably raining slash hailing slash snowing up on the left, and to the right side of the screen you can see that beautiful ray of light, and it's probably really hot in there. This describes absolutely perfect how the island of Gran Canaria is, and how scarped it is, how technical the terrain is, how dramatic it looks,
Also, how beautiful it is.
and it's insanely
And
beautiful.
it's true that it's really, really green.
Yeah.
It looks like more than Madeira now, that actually than Gran Canaria.
Yeah,
eh?
yeah, absolutely. It's I've been talking with Fernando, our camera runner of the day. Yeah, she finished. Yeah, great job. We were talking with Fernando, the creator, the brains behind the North Face Transgrancanaria, and he was saying, "Hey, you're gonna see something absolutely different from what you've seen before," and that's because of how green the island is. Let's see if we can hear Jessica.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Me escucháis? ¿Ahora me escucháis bien? ¿Y me veis?
Adelante, Jessica.
Pues nada, aquí están llegando ya bastantes corredores. Sigue lloviendo, cada vez hay más niebla y bueno, aunque hace frío, la gente parece que tiene ganas de quedarse aquí todavía un ratito a ver si llega ya el primer corredor masculino.
We are listening to Jessica Trujillo, our
Jessica,
on-field
por esa
reporter,
última
and
hora
she's
y ese esfuerzo ahí luchando contra el
saying
frío y
that
contra el
it's
viento en, la parte alta del macizo
it's
de
cold there,
Tamaraga
but it's
junto a
not
este
that
arco de meta del
that
North
tough.
Face.
It feels
Gran
it
Canaria
looks
en este kilómetro
worse than
vertical
it feels,
gigante.
and they are on the finish line waiting for the first runners. And sorry, I did a quick laugh because we had a switch again. We had a switch in the middle of it. As we see Jonathan Price, who was the first one starting, the first runner starting, finishing the race, is going to be the first man of the top runners to finish. But yeah, we're going to have the winner really soon. And I'm back with Nayara. Nayara, I say goodbye to you, thinking you were not coming back. I'm glad you're
So
back
you have
here.
to welcome me
Yeah,
again.
yeah, and now we have to work back on. It's crazy how the exercise you are doing, huh?
Yeah, now it will be more difficult.
No,
to
it's
speak
fine.
in English.
How did they treat you on the Spanish feed? Was it easier?
It was easier, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, because of the language part.
Yeah, no, this is better. This is that's the dark side of the streaming. This is the bright side, the Jedi side of the streaming. We're waiting actually to. I'm assuming it's gonna be Henry Aymonat who's gonna be finishing. Did you see him fly up that hill? It's insane.
Seeing him, it seems like the path is really easy.
Yeah.
Like,
There,
well, it was crazy how the pace he was keeping during
Yeah.
the whole race.
yeah, and
So we will see the time
yeah, let's see how it goes for him, and then
because of the terrain and the conditions, the slippery terrain, the mud. he should do more time, but he was looking really strong.
Yeah, he was flying up that hill. It was funny. Somebody on the chat said that that's how I feel when I'm running up the hill. Probably don't look like that. And we have that's Mateo Sileto
Yep,
finishing
Mateo
also.
Sileto.
Also was doing really like running really fast today. Let's see if we can have timing. Um, yeah, Mateo Sileto, fantastic job for him. Now we have to wait for the timing to update. But then, did you see finally the women's time? It was
Yeah,
Madeleine
it was
Kepler.
a surprise.
Yeah, it was really close. What you were saying before is like just 10 seconds.
Yeah,
That's
yes, 10
nothing.
seconds. Maybe if they would start in mass,
Yeah.
it would have changed.
Because you can, you have
you
the
can
friction.
see, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So for that reasons, it's not fair at all.
Yeah.
To start separately.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
Fantastic job from Madeline. I think this is gonna be her, from what we've seen, that's her best result so far on her trail running
And we
career.
will see her running again.
Yeah,
in the
tomorrow.
12 in the 12K.
Yeah. She's gonna be racing tomorrow. Definitely. Now she was a completely dark horse up to right now. Now she's absolutely contender for tomorrow, and of course for the rest of the season. As we see our potential men's winner, Henry Imanot from the North Face team, winner of the past 2 editions of the El Gigante, the Giant, the BK El Gigante here at the North Face Transgrancanaria, and everything points that he's gonna be the winner again today. Let's wait for the timing. Maria, it's you just listened to Jessica. It says that it's not that bad. She said that it wasn't that bad up there. I kind of disagree. It looks cold, but yeah, it's I think it's gonna be it's gonna be cold for everyone there. I'm sorry, my dad is now on the chat. My dad is also practicing his English. Hola, pa. My dad is also there. Back in Neuquén, Argentina. Huge shout out to the city of Neuquén. Where exactly are you from, Nayara? Where?
I'm from the north part of Spain.
Of Spain.
Yeah, it's Pamplona.
Pamplona?
Yeah.
Oh, from Navarra.
But
Amazing.
now I'm living in a small village in La Rioja,
La Rioja.
surrounded by mountains, so I have more possibilities to train. Yeah.
So cool. That's really good. It's beautiful.
I'm almost half of time at home.
At
or
home, yeah.
Less. Last year I was mostly traveling.
Yeah, we were talking about it previously, that you said that you really like traveling. It's also, it's really hard right now, as with the sport going to a more professional side of things. Like, people is not really keen of traveling that much, but you're like, this is part of the game, right?
Well, I'm competing in different international circuits, so I have to do races in different countries, and it's nice to know new places, new cultures, to get to know people, how they live in remote places. But sometimes, you get tired of traveling so much.
Living out of the luggage, right?
Yeah.
Living out of the maleta. But tell me, from all these things, as we see the legend Juan Maria Jimenez finishing, also ringing the bell and filming it. Yeah, recording of course for his YouTube channel. I think we were gonna have a nice video of the VK here on his YouTube channel. As we finally have the top 10 women, I'm gonna go a bit fast around it. Our winner of the day from Germany, Madeleine Kapler, in 48 minutes and 21 seconds. Just 10 seconds behind her was Moana Liliqueres from the island of La Palma. It was Ariana Dentis from Italy, actually, in 49:01. Then we have Bel Calero, who ended up in 4th, and it was Maria Benito in 5th. A great job for them, as we see Henry is just blasting down. Of course, now that the race is done, he's gonna do
A picture.
Oh,
with the bell,
yeah, probably a picture with the bell. Damn it. I'm sad we missed that one. That's good.
Yeah, it's really nice that feeling when you finish the race, a hard race like this.
Yeah, to just be there, and especially as Henry did today. Of course, we have the time right now. For him, it's well, he did it in 42 minutes and 4 seconds, almost 3 minutes slower, right?
Yeah, it
Than,
was 39:19, his best time. But as we have said, the conditions didn't
Yeah.
allow him to go faster.
Yeah, and
But we have seen him really strong.
but it's also interesting. He didn't start like crazy fast. He was just like controlling. You would assume in a race like this, a runner like him would go like crazy, going fast down, and he was chill. He did it.
Yeah, maybe
easily.
he was also thinking in his next race,
Yeah.
in the marathon.
The marathon. I think he's gonna be also pushing for the marathon. Of course, now with the level of runners also increasing with Antonio Martinez. Now that
Yeah.
he couldn't unfortunately go
The
to
start
Mexico.
List, the start list for the marathon.
It's
really
interesting.
strong, yeah.
Let's see. We have Jessica with Henry.
Estamos aquí con Henry. Vamos a preguntarle qué tal ha ido la carrera. How was the race today?
Yeah, it was hard because it was a little bit slippery and a little bit the terrain was slippery, muddy a little bit, but yeah, always nice to do the warm up, let's say, for the marathon. But yeah, I spent a lot of the energy, so we will see now tomorrow. Really rest, recovery, and focus for marathon. But yeah, always nice to be here. All people cheers us on the appeal. Maybe if the weather is not good, so really happy to come here again.
Okay, thank you so much. Nos decía que si le hacíamos la entrevista rapidito porque se quería ir a
He was asking to do the interview fast so he
To go
could
down.
run down. Thank you, Henry, for being with us at this little minute and giving us what you were saying before also. Like, he said the word warm-up, which is interesting, but he also mentioned that he did kind of spend a bit of energy. He didn't save that much today. We could see it.
Maybe also because of the cold and the conditions, it makes you spend more energy than planned.
Yeah, but it's also cool to see him really racing and not
Yeah,
just
third,
saving it.
third win in a row.
The third win in a row for him, probably writing his name on the history of the race. And I'm really excited to see him right now, what he can do on Friday after this first push. And especially with, as we were mentioning before, with the level of runners we have on the marathon. Probably the classic and the marathon are the goal races, like the top races on the festival. But yeah, it was so cool to see him running, and hope you enjoyed it. I don't know if you could hear him there. But yeah, a great job for Henry.
Do we have more results?
No, we don't.
Not
I
yet.
was refreshing. I want to see the top 3. I would assume it's no, we still don't have
Maybe
them.
Mateo Sileto.
Yeah, I think my bet is Henry, Mateo, and Eduardo. That's my bet. Eduardo was
We
running.
haven't seen many images from the Japanese
No.
Shota Matsumoto.
But I saw him being overtaken by Eduardo, I think, and no, we were talking with Albert before that it's not. He didn't look as he was pushing that hard. I assume
Just experiencing first time here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I assume he's gonna be racing something else on the rest of the week as part of the North Face team from Japan. But yeah, now we just need to wait for results. I don't know if our team can hear us there or has any sort of information regarding our top three men. Let's see. Yep. Nope. No, nothing. They were just mentioning that Henry was trying to get down as fast as possible. But yeah, how well, again, we're seeing the beautiful uphill there on the valley of Agaete, which is crazy beautiful. Did you see the image? Did you get to see the image before that drone footage with.
When you are running.
Yeah. Oh no,
you
but
just see
but there before there
Yeah,
was this
yeah.
image with the sun there and the rain here.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful day to.
Yeah. To be racing.
We are lucky to have these images from the drones.
Yeah, sorry, they are making fun. Now my brother is there, and my buddy Deluxe Runner, who's been with us all day, is making fun of it. That my whole family is on the chat. Yep, yeah, they it's past lunchtime in Argentina, and I
family
think
day.
it's a family day. Yeah, they are all skipping work and jumping on the chat and watching these amazing images from the El Gigante vertical. Okay, we're gonna see Shota Matsumoto in a second finishing. There he is with probably all the lactic, the acid, the lactic coming up on his legs, but he's done from Japan, finishing his first appearance here at the North Face Transgrancanaria. Who are we gonna have here?
Así que Jessica, cuando quieras, si nos pides paso, tenemos entrevista.
Os pido paso. ¿Qué tal? Pues estoy con Fran, que acaba de acabar ahora el kilómetro vertical y nada, quiero que nos explique un poquito sus sensaciones en este día tan complicado.
Bueno, ha sido mi primera vertical, desde el año pasado me lo propuse, dije tengo que vivir esta experiencia y ha sido un vaivén de emociones, la verdad. Empezamos muy fríos, con la presión del tener a gente detrás, picando, presionando, gente delante que se quedaba. Nos cayó un palo de agua, he vivido muchas experiencias en solo 5 kilómetros y medio, y eso que hice la clase hace ya año y medio, que también fue dura. Y muy contento de haber llegado aquí, en este microclima. 2 minutos más y entro en hipotermia, pero tengo una sonrisa y con ganas de cargar pilas para el maratón del viernes y repetir ya, desde ya digo, para el año que viene otra vertical.
Con un poquito más de calor.
Eso espero, pero de esto se trata la trans, de tener calor, de tener frío, pero siempre ganas, ímpetu y llegar a la meta.
Pues nada, por esa maratón el viernes.
Muchas gracias.
Y ahora a calentarse.
Sí, gracias.
Nada.
That was Francisco Suarez, one of our everyday runners that finishes here at the island of Gran Canaria, saying that he lived a whole bunch of experiences in just 5K, and that he's also racing the marathon on Friday. Extremely happy. He said something funny that if he stayed 2 more minutes there, he was gonna jump into hypothermia. But it's so happy, like it's so cool to see people so happy finishing their races, having their goals accomplished,
and also telling about the experience of a popular athlete. It's not the same because they are racing in shorter time among them. So
Yeah.
you overtake one, then another one past you. Then so the race is really enjoying.
Yeah, and it's interesting to hear. He spoke about pressure when we were talking before of the strategy and everything. Everybody has its own goals, and he was talking about the pressure of having people coming towards you, and also the motivation of running towards someone else and passing people. And it's really interesting. That's one of the things of this format of the BKs.
If we talk with all the runners of its race, each one would have her own or his own story.
Yeah.
History. So it's nice that part of the trail running.
Yeah, it's really cool to see. It's such a different sport for every single person, and not even asking about the history behind them or why are they running, like asking the whys, why you run, why you do it, what makes you jump into trail running. But it's in the end the feeling is mostly the same, of joy and overcoming ourselves.
It's nice to see at the finish line or with happy. All of them are happy at the finish line.
Everybody's, yeah, exactly. That's part of the joint feeling of this sport, and I think that's we can all speak different languages with our mouths, but we all speak the same language when we talk about trail. Yeah, when we smile and just move our feet on the mountains. It's once again, if you're not motivated today watching these beautiful images of the island, how green it is. I have your words buzzing before that it looks like a completely different race from last year and from 3-4 years in the back. As you can see, the runners were coming. You see that trail there? That's the trail the runners were coming up from. It's just it's not difficult. It has its difficulty, of course, but it's not crazy technical or crazy impossible to do it. So if you're aiming to do something, if you're aiming to come visit the island and maybe just coming here for running the marathon is not enough, don't hesitate and sign up and do the BK2. I think you won't regret it, especially with this. Wow.
It's worth it. Yeah.
I cannot believe how beautiful this is. We're going to have a chat with, Jessica's going to have a chat with Luca Papi, the legend of the island and of Transgrancanaria.
Hola Dani Albert, sí, estoy con Luca Papi, que acaba de entrar ahora a meta. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo ha ido?
Todo bien, perfecto. Muy bien.
¿La has disfrutado? Eres un corredor de larga distancia, pero sí. ¿Qué tal este kilómetro vertical?
Sí, siempre puedo disfrutar un poco de cosa rápida, de carrera rápida y ya está.
¿Y el clima?
Un poco frío, pero todo bien, sí. Sí.
¿Y ahora vas a bajar corriendo otra vez?
Sí, ahora bajo corriendo ahora y ya está. Y la familia me espera abajo.
Pues le vamos a dejar que baje corriendo, que no se enfríe y que llegue con la familia lo antes posible.
Muchas gracias. Saludos.
Bueno, pues ahí tenemos las palabras de Luca Papi, de un corredor.
So we have the word of Luca Papi, who said he enjoyed the race outside of the weather. Again, looking happy, like everybody else there, just enjoying.
Even though he's an ultra runner, he has said he has enjoyed a lot this short distance race. And now he will go down running. I don't know if because of the cold or also because it was short for him.
It was just nothing for him. Albert was saying that saving the distances, right? That he's also a long distance runner, and sometimes these short races for them is just suffering all around.
It's really different.
Yeah.
Because maybe in an ultra trail or in long distance races, the pace is not so agonic.
Yeah, it's easier. It's just like zone 2, right? Go in zone 2 easy.
So maybe these 50 minutes or 45 minutes with this pace, maybe it's harder for them.
It's definitely harder for him. So glad to see Luca, and I'm so stoked to see that our drone pilot is doing this complicated footage. I don't know if you just seen it. We got closer to that waterfall, and again, seeing so much water. It makes me happy to see so much water on the island, of course, but it's also, it completely changes the landscape of it. As we wait to see now some highlights of the race, then we're gonna wait to see if we have the results. I'm sorry, the top 10 to see. We're betting that Henry Aymanot is the winner of today's Kilómetro Vertical El Gigante at the start of this 2026, the North Face Transgrancanaria, 27 editions of this race. I was only 8 years old when this race was funded. Wow, it's so cool. It's so good to see the heritage of a race like Transgrancanaria, how they've been putting solid basis on the trail running world, not just for Canary Island trail running, for Spain trail running, European trail running, but for the whole world. One of the reference races. And also different, like I'm from Argentina. Our race season goes from November to April for obvious reasons. The summer is on the other side of the year. But it has always been like the start point for many of the runners, right? It's a good place to start, right?
It's a good place to start, and normally because of the weather, not today. But yeah, it's a good place to start. As we have said, many possibilities, many different races, distances, so each one can choose. They can see how they start the season, take it like most like a training, like a test for future season. So
Yeah.
it's a good event for
Ye-
everyone.
Yeah, amazing. We're seeing the temporal standings of the men's race, as we have Henry Amanat with 42.04. We know there is some runners missing there,
Yeah.
like
Mateo.
Mateo Sileto, like Eduardo Rosano, Esteban Garcia. No, Esteban Garcia is there. Sorry, but we're not gonna take this as an official race. This is the temporary standings, but an insane time for Henry Aymano that he made 42.04. No, saying that the terrain wasn't good for him to run. That was as we were. Assuming from here that it was going to be sleepy and it was going to be muddy, so the race was a
It
bit
was
slower.
going to be difficult to do the results from last year, for example.
Yeah, totally, and it's so good to hear him from the words of their main characters, from the starring characters as the runners. Nayara, we're gonna say goodbye. I believe this is gonna end our first day of broadcast here at the 2026 the North Face Transgrancanaria with El Kilómetro Vertical El Gigante. I hope you really enjoyed it back where you are, from whenever you are, wherever you are in the world. Nayara, again, I'm really happy to have you here and hope you had a good time.
Yeah, for me it was a pleasure to be on this side with you sharing this afternoon and with all of you there from the different countries and different places. So I hope you have enjoyed it. You have enjoyed all the images. We have been really lucky to see them. And now is the first day of a really long journey.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to have, stay tuned, just subscribe to the Transgrancanaria channel, YouTube channel. We're going to have races. Tomorrow we have the shorter races, the starter on the promo. Then on Friday we have the star, the main dish, we want to say it, because we have in the morning, we have the marathon, and then during the night, the icon of this island, which is the classic, the race that traverses from north to south the whole island of Gran Canaria. We're going to have 2 broadcasts on Friday in the morning, and on the night we're going to have around 11 the start of the classic, and then of course on Saturday we're connecting back again to finish the classic, and also with some imagery of the advance. You still need to see El Roque Nublo, which is one of the best icons of this island. And it's time for me to say goodbye. Thank you again for being there. Thank you, Nayara, once again, and hope to see you tomorrow for more trail running.